All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Bahasham, unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone that rule well, and the salute and the shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. This is a quick response to the brother, I think his name is Awar, from the Alabama camp, from the GMS Alabama camp. I think that's his name, Awar, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if I got your name wrong, man, Salakia for that, right? Yeah, this is his lesson, his video. I'm almost done watching it. At the 12 minute 49 second mark, I had to stop it and do a quick response. All right. Now, as you all see, the Sakari, right? This is the Arizona camp of the Sakari. All right. Now, you see that they are holding up. They are posing with weapons, with guns, right? Here it says, this is one of their Instagram pages and posts, right? It say Hebrew Israelites, right? Hold on, well, Ayathan Ayal Sakari, right? It's a well-known fact that tying a Haitian flag to an AK-47 makes it more deadly, right? Hebrew Israelites, Glock, AK, AR-15, and something else, right? Let's see if it'll show up. No, it ain't gonna show up, but, right? So you see that they are on social media posing with guns, right? Now, this is all on who? The leader of the Sakari, right? Alazor Bunloya, right? Alazor Bunloya, this is what your men are doing, man. They are going off. They are going off, man, and you gotta say something to him, man, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. Well, the Sakari, they was what? Zealots, right? Hold on, let's see if I can find that. And Jake don't know what they are involved in, man. They don't know, man. They don't know, man. They don't know what they're involved in, man. They don't know what they're involved in. They don't get it, man. All right. Now I'm gonna share something real quick to this pad. All right. Right. This is thought.com. It's like thoughtcode.com, right? It say the Sakari, first century terrorists, the Daggermen's terrorism tactics were Jewish resistance to Roman rule, right? This is the weapons they used back then, all right? So, typical weaponry used by the Roman legions of the Roman Empire. Well, this is the weapons that the Romans used. All right, so lucky for that, but let's get this. All right, Sakari comes from the Latin word for dagger, right? Sika, and means assassins or murderers, right? Now, Sakari in the Hebrew is, I believe, is Sayaquarium, right? I believe it's Sayaquarium. It says, the Sakari or dagger men carried out murders and assassinations with short daggers, right? They were headed by Menahem ben Jar, right? A grandson of Judas of Galilee, was the leader of the Sakari until his assassination. His brother Eleazar succeeded him. Their objective was to end Roman rule, so like it was to end Roman direct rule over the Jews, right? Basically, the Sakari, they didn't know how to be spiritual. They were a carnal sect of Israelites, right? They were zealots, right? It says founding of the Sakari. The Sakari came to prominence in the 1st century CE, Common Era, the first year that Yahawashi Hamashiach is assumed to have been born. Also called AD Anodamai, Anodamai, meaning in the year of our Lord, right? Says the Sakari were led by descendants of Judas of Galilee, who helped foster revolt against direct Roman rule in 6 CE, in 6 Common Era, when they attempted to carry out a census of the Jews under the under the rule of the Roman governor Cornelius in Syria, so that they could tax them. Judas famously proclaimed that the Jews should be ruled by Yahawah alone, right? Say home base, Judea, Romans taken off from the biblical description of Jewish kingdom of Judah, called the province they ruled over in ancient Israel, Judea. Judea is located in modern-day Israel, Palestine, and extends from Jerusalem east and south until the Dead Sea. It is a fairly arid area with some mountain ridges. The Sakaris undertook assassinations and other attacks in Jerusalem, at Masada, and in En-Gedi. Right? Sakari terrorism began as Jewish resistance to Roman rule in the region, which began in 40 BCE, before Common Era. 56 years later, in 6 CE, Common Era, Judea and two other districts were combined and put under the control of Roman rule in what would later be considered Greater Syria. Jewish groups began violent resistance to Roman rule around 50 CE, when the Sakari and other groups started guerrilla or terroristic tactics, right? Now, Eleazar, right, the leader of the Sakari, right, before his brother was assassinated, his name is what? Eleazar. See? Now, it says what? Started using guerrilla or terroristic tactics, right? Now, Eleazar, he calls himself what? The guerrilla Hebrew, right? Come on, man. Come on now. All-out war between the Jews and the Romans broke out in 67 CE when the Romans invaded, and kind of the war ended in 70 CE when Roman forces devastated Jerusalem. Masada, Herod's famous fortress, was conquered by siege in 74 CE, right? The Sicaries' most notable tactic was the use of short daggers to kill people, right? Hold on real quick. All right. Although they were not terrorists in the modern sense, this method of murdering people in crowded places before slipping away did cause extreme anxiety among surrounding onlookers and thus terrorize them. Right? See. Right. The Sicarii is also mentioned. I believe it's also mentioned in the Josephus Antiquity of the Jews, I believe. Okay, the Sicarii and Zealots, right? I'm gonna say the Sicarii operated primarily in the urban environment of Jerusalem, including within the temple. However, they also committed attacks in villages, which they also raided for plunder and set on fire in order to create fear among Jews who exercised or collaborated, or collaborated with Roman rule. They also kidnapped notables and others as leverage for the release of their own members held prisoner. Wow, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, right? Hold on real quick. All right. It says the Sicarii and the Zealots. The Sicarii are frequently described as the same as or a subset of the Zealots, a political party who opposed Roman rule in Judea. In the period just before, in the period just before Yahawashi birth, right? Before Yahawashi's birth, the role of the Zealots and their relationship to an earlier movement, the Maccabees, has also been the object of much dispute, right? Now, let's go up and get something else real quick. Hold on real quick. Okay, well, that's it. All right, let's get this. Let's get Romans 13:1. All right. Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of Yahawah. The powers that be are ordained of Yahawah, right? Ordained. Get that. Ordained. That's
Strong's G 5021. Tasso.
Alright, so it's tasso. It says to put in order, to station, to place in a certain order, arrange, appoint, alright? So the Edomites, the Romans, they were appointed to rule over us, okay? Who set them up? Yahawah did. So who's going to take them down? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to take them down, man. Okay? This is what the ancient Sakari didn't understand, and evidently they still don't get it till this day. All right? Right? It say whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of Yahawah. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Right? Let's see, hold on. Let's get Matthew 10. Matthew 10. Matthew 10 and 5. It say the brother Awar, he brought this out too. In this lesson I'm gonna read it. These 12 Yahawashi sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but rather go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Right? Now the Sakari that they do go and teach, yeah. But this madness that they're doing here, though, man, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. There is no excuse for this, man. This cannot be justified. Alazar, this can't be justified, bruh. What are you doing, man? Why do you have your men out here being carnal, man? This is ridiculous, man. All right? Come on, man. They say, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils, freely have ye received, freely give, right? Provide neither gold nor silver nor brass in your purses, nor scrip for your journey, neither two coats, neither shoes, nor yet staves, for the workman is worthy for his meat, right? Staves, right? Let's get staves. Staves in the Greek is this.
Strong's G 4464. Hrabdas.
Alright. The Greek word for that is rabdas. Right? Say a staff, a walking stick, a twig, rod, branch, a rod with which one is beaten. Okay? So, a stave is what? It's a weapon. Okay? A stave is a weapon, man. Alright? So, Yahawashi told us not to bring any weapons with us. Right? We're only supposed to teach. We're only supposed to teach our people, man. That's it. We're only supposed to teach the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's it. Okay? right? This is 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahawah to the pulling down of strongholds. Right? So who's who's bringing Esau down, man? Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is bringing Esau down. Through what? Through the word, man. Through the word. Through the gospel. Through this truth. Okay? Right? We're casting down all of the imaginations that this man has propagated all over the planet Earth. Right? This is what Yahawashi told Peter. All right. This is see. Hold on real quick. Then Simon Peter, having a sword, drew it and smote the high priest's servant and cut off his ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Right? Then said Yahawashi unto Peter, put up thy sword into the sheath. The cup which my Father hath given me, shall I not drink it? This might be the one. I'm not sure yet, but let's see. Okay, got it. This is Matthew. Matthew 26 and 52. All right. It says, Carnal. I'll start at 51. Matthew 26 and 51 to 52. And behold, one of them which were with Yahawashi stretched out his hand and drew his sword. And this is Peter that did this. And drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. Then said Yahawashi unto him, put up again thy sword into his place. For all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. See? Elazar, the Sakari. Whoever shall take the sword shall perish with the sword. So you all are showing all Israel that you all are carnal. That you all are not patient. That you all want to take matters into your own hands, man. Right? Because there's no scripture that say that we will use weapons to take Esau down. No scriptures say that. Okay? We must do what? We must wait. This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith Yahawah, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, and to pour upon them mine indignation, and all my fierce anger, even all my fierce anger. For the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy, right? So we're supposed to wait until Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi rise up to the prey. Okay? We're not supposed to take matters into our own hands, man. Because number one, it's stupid to try and take matters into your own hands. Right? Now, Esau's blessing was what? The sword. Genesis 27 and 40. Right? This is Genesis 27 and 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right? Esau's blessing is the sword, all right? He's a professional at using his blessing. He's a professional at using the sword. Jake, you are not a professional at using a sword, man. That's not your blessing, man. Right? Our blessing is what, man? Our blessing starts with this truth, man, all right? In the kingdom, all right, man? And having the other nations as slaves in captivity, right? Our blessing is coming, man. Our blessing is coming. We just have to wait, man. You cannot go toe-to-toe with Esau, man, with this sword. You can't, man. It's impossible. So what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What is this shit, man? Alazar, well, what is this, man? This is your men in Arizona, man. They doing this shit, man. What is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you, man? Let's get one more. This is what the Apostle Paul said. All right. This is Romans 8 and 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. See? Now, who else did something like that? ISUPK did, right? That when they went to the gun range, right, and they put it up on YouTube, right? Then HOI, aka the Pull-Up Boys, right? They was at the gun range too, right? And Chief Ephraim, he had put it on his what? On his Instagram page. Either his Facebook or his Instagram page. Like, what is that doing, man? What is that doing? That ain't doing nothing, man. Do you really think Esau is afraid of you, Jake? He's just not afraid of you, man, when he got his sword. Now, when he don't have his sword, yeah, but when he have his sword, he's big and bad, man. Jake, you can't do nothing against this man when he has his sword, man. That is his blessing, and he's not afraid to use it. You guys don't know what you're involved in, man. That proves it, man. This proves it, man. This bullshit here, man, proves that The Sakari don't know what they're involved in, man. Right? Come on, man. This shit is ridiculous, man. But this is what Jake does, though. Let's get one more, man. Let's get Jeremiah 4 and 22. Jeremiah 4 and 22 says this. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are wise. It's like it says. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. Sottish means stupid. Stupid. Right? Stupid. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, right? And doing this here is evil. So these guys are wise in doing evil. They don't know how to do good, man, because they doing this bullshit. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Yeah, man, that was a response, man. There was a response to this brother's lesson. Right? So with that I say Shalom, all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. A great millstone that rule well, and a salute and a Shalom to all the Hakim that's out here laboring, pushing the truth in all sincerity and the truth. And with that I say Shalom.